here. Welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. I hope y'all are having an awesome day. It's almost done. Thank y'all so much for all the amazing support on the Ark series, guys. As always, if you do enjoy the videos, make sure to give me some dap on that like button to show your support. And you can subscribe to the channel for more daily videos. Disable wandering. We should have a turtle egg somewhere around here. Yeah, glowy turtle egg. Hey, carbon enemy. Stop. Okay. Too cold. Yeah, I kind of figured that. We have some air conditioners, so that shouldn't be a problem. Back it on up, carbon enemy. So, today, Turtle Day. Again, we also gonna have to do some work on the platform too, you guys. I'm gonna try to build something to encapsulate one of my Quetzals. But I hope y'all are having an awesome day today. Thank y'all so much for the amazing support on the Ark series, guys. As always, if you do enjoy the videos, make sure to give me some dap on that like button to show your support. And you can subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. So, it's going to take a little while to incubate this guy. Not too bad, it doesn't look like. So, as you know, on this server, my structure limit, or our structure limit, is increased. And somebody dropped a comment about totally encapsulating one of these things. And I had kind of talked about it a little bit last episode when me and XB were messing around. But I think I should be able to build something to totally encase the hitbox on this Quetzal. Now, a bunch of people had asked if this was going to be my turtle dropper, and the answer is no. Druid is still going to be my turtle dropper. Druid is going to be a little bit more set for some of the fighting and dropping turtles, whereas this Gabrielle is going to be something to draw fire. We're going to see how that does. I really don't know how they're going to work, so I'd like to test both theories, but at any rate, it should be fine. So what I want to do with the turtles today is, as soon as I get one of these turtles to offspring, because now that we got our breeder pair, I'd really like to bring a few turtles to get a little bit of training over on the North Island. Now, it's been a little while since I fought with turtles. I don't know how well these things will fight. The thing about it is they're herbivores, so it's kind of impossible to heal them. Maz and I talked about this yesterday a little bit. You can't force heal turtles. Like, there's nothing that I know of that will heal turtles. We've tried medical brews, we've tried different sorts of berries and vegetables and custom recipes, and all that other stuff does not heal them. There are a couple of soups that may promote healing, so we'll check to see how that works. I think Lazarus chowder promotes healing, and maybe the Freya curry or the focal chili. I don't know. I'm gonna look up the recipes and see, but we'll make a couple of those as well as do some turtle training today. So I'll bring you guys back in when this turtle egg is about to hatch. There he is, you guys. It just hatched. Oh, bless shadow baby turtle, and it came out with a blue shell and stuff. Okay, I need some berries really quickly. Mejo berries. Oh, that's a cute baby turtle. Alright, let's see here. Okay, can hold 15 at a time. That's not that bad. It's gonna take a little while. So I got Ariadne out here because I'm really gonna need some metal. I'm gonna have to go and make a bunch of metal stuff. I have some cementing paste and stuff already, so it shouldn't be that bad to make all of those metal structures, but I'm gonna have to go to the volcano for a little while. So I'm gonna bring Ariadne, and I think I'm gonna bring Gabrielle, just to get all of that stuff situated. I'll try to encapsulate it, and I want to bring it back, or a lot of the metal back, because I need to redo my industrial grill, and I need to get the stuff together to make some of those soups. Now, Lazarus chowder, in the description on the wiki, it says plus slow rate of oxygen and stamina consumption while underwater, plus health regeneration. And Enduro stew also reads plus heals over time. So I'm not real sure exactly how that's gonna work, and plus Enduro stew makes him hit harder, so that might be very, very good to make with or for the North Island adventure here. So to do that, we're going to need, let's see, for Enduro stew we need cooked meat, carrot, savor root, mejo berries, and stimulant. So I don't have all of the stuff to get that. I have quite a bit of this stuff. Let's see here. He's got 30 berries. We can go check around for it. You're gonna stay right there. And let's see, disable wandering. There we go. Alright. Excuse me, Ariadne. So let's see. We had brought Paw Paw back with some berries last time. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. He does not have stimulants on him. Let's check Farley. Farley has some stem berries on him. That's good. We can make plenty use of that. And let me just grab these actually, let me grab all of these berries because I'll have to put some in a feeding trough too. I don't know how much we're gonna have to take here, but let's see. That should be good. Alright. Feeding trough. Wow, a lot of rotten meat. I'm gonna have to move that around. Okay, so that should be good right there. As far as the herbivore, we'll see how many berries we have left over after that. Alright, so aside from that, what we should probably do is, let's see, to make stimulants, we're gonna need spark powder too. I do believe I had some of that already. Let me take some more of the Mejo berries out the icebox. Oh, that was it right there. Mejos, there we go. So yeah, we should be able to make spark powder too. In fact, Ariadne, I'm not quite ready for you yet. The turtle's gonna have to get a little bit bigger before we get to use you. So go ahead and stop right there. Now the good thing about the turtle is now that the turtle's there, I could bring it anywhere. So I'm gonna bring this turtle with me to take care of the metal. We're just gonna have to babysit while we work a little bit. It should work. Yeah, oh yeah, it can already hold 91. That's perfect. Actually, we won't even need to bring it back, I don't think. We should be able to pile some berries on it, and that should work out fine. So the easiest thing for me to do right now is probably, I guess we can start making the soup. Let's see. We only need 2 stimulants to do that, right? So if we were to take, let's see, actually we can make that in the, we have to make it in one of these. So let's see, stem berries and spark powder, drugs, stimulant. We can make 7 of them. That's good for like 3 of those Enduro stews, I guess. And we can always make some more spark powder too. That's not a big deal. Okay, so we've got the stimulant here. There's a lot of stuff that we'll need to take out of here. Stimulant. What else did we need? Cooked meat, which I don't know if we have enough. I know we need some savor root. We do have plenty of cooked meat. Good. Savor root and cooked meat. And let's see, rock carrots as well. And Mejo berries. Okay, that should work out just fine then. I'll have to harvest the Mejos before I leave, just to make sure I have enough. Alright. That should work out just fine. Okay. And I'm going to take these out so I don't make any dyes. There's plenty of spark powder right there. Alright, and last but not least, we'll just need gas, which I'll put, let's put half of this in there, and we'll make some more stimulant. There we go. We'll craft 10 more. Actually, let's craft 1 more than that. Alright, that'll make an even number. So now, all we have to do is, let's see, we already have the last, let me take the rest of these berries out of here, just so I have all of them. Okay, so we should be good now, except for gas. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Okay. Turn on. Okay. So it should make Enduro stew pretty quick. There we go, Enduro stew. How much can we make of this? 2 of it. Oh, it's using the narcotics to make some medical brews too. Oh, we could use some more medical brews, I suppose. Alright, what are we short on here? I think cooked meat. Let's do a few more cooked meat. And we have 7 live chatter already from when we did the deep diving experiment. And the more, there we go. Alright. Now the only thing that we're missing is rock carrot, but actually I think I have enough. Alright, let's go ahead and pull this out of there. Let's take the meadows out of there. Give some more to the turtle. Oh man, the maturing is happening pretty fast. I'm not gonna need to bring this baby to babysit. Let's see here. Let me go harvest the rest of my meadows. Which one is it? I forget which one. I always forget which one is my meadow berries. I know it says it on it, but I'm too lazy. Alright, 300 more. That is plenty. And their greenhouse, so they should be fine. Alright, here, let's see. What's the weight on this guy? 12.5? Oh, yeah. How about this? We're gonna bring you out. We're gonna bring you out. By mom and daddy. Come on, baby turtle. I think we're gonna call this one Poodoo Nemesis because we got Carbon Enemy and Poodoo Det. I think that's what. So we'll call it Poodoo Nemesis or Poodoo Nemini. A Poonemini. That's funny. All right. Is he gonna be able to get around? Yeah. That's a smart little turtle. No, take a hard left, buddy. Take a hard left. Is this female, first of all? This is female. Yeah. So it's gonna already have a buddy. I have a couple of turtles that are already there that I'm gonna try out too. But this is gonna be our main turtle to level here, so it should be fine. But we'll have mate boosting, is what I'm trying to say. All right. Okay, you need to get by. You need to get by this thing right here, and I'm gonna start putting some more berries in here. All right. Oh, and he's already a juvenile? Oh, that's excellent. That is excellent. Look at that. That's perfect. Okay. Now you gotta stay up here. I gotta go get some metal, okay? I'll be back later. Y'all keep your eyes on them dinos while I go take care of some business. Okay, so we've got the Enduro stews and the last chowders. Let me just go ahead and make sure. Let's see. Last chowder was here. Okay, yeah, I'll put Enduro stews here. Okay, and we'll try them out after that. So I'm gonna head on over to the volcano, get some more metal, and I think I'll try some stuff with this platform saddle too, you guys, while the turtle's growing up. I just noticed the plant species X turret is still attached. What? What kind of glitch is this? Hold on. Hold up. Are y'all seeing this, guys? I don't think I can target it though. I'm trying to get close enough to it. It is. It is. Change all targets. Oh my gosh. Guys. That is some broken stuff. What in the world? What in the world is happening? Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable. This is not supposed to happen in Ark. What in the world is going on? I don't even know. Oh gosh. Well, one thing's for sure. We have to put this thing to sleep again. Okay. Stop following me around, Gabrielle. I gotta put this thing to sleep so it doesn't kill anything in the volcano. Holy cow. Really? How ridiculous is that? Is it sleeping yet? The inventory is still accessible. It is sleeping, I think. Yes, it is still sleeping. All right. Wow. Well, that's definitely staying on. Somebody was asking about visibility range because of the walls. Well, I guess its visibility is wide open now. Oh gosh. Alright guys, so while I'm crafting up all this metal and harvesting resources and stuff, I ended up starting to play around with a little thatch frame for this Quetzal, and it's coming out really good. The reason why I'm using thatch is that it's really difficult to build with the metal. Like, well, it's difficult to build, especially in this environment. I mean, you can easily just mess stuff up. If I can get out of here, I think I'm stuck. Yeah, in fact, I am stuck. It's very difficult to build in this kind of setup without breaking stuff, like without wasting resources, and metal is way too expensive to just mess up. So let me try to get where I can show you what's happening here. As you can see, it's being very glitchy. Come on, Ariadne. There you go. All right. So this is what I have so far. It's basically just a platform underneath the regular platform with some walls, and the plant species hex turret is still there, strangely enough. So what I'm gonna do is flesh this out with all metal, and we're gonna see if we can totally encapsulate this. Now, there's a video that a couple of you guys shared with me about a bulletproof Quetzal that a couple people did, and I'm very excited to see how this works on a little bit bigger scale, since we have the ability to extend past the normal structure amount. So that's what I'm gonna play with. I will be linking that video in the description for you guys to see, because I want to give them proper credit, because this idea is really wonderful. Anyway, I'm gonna continue working on this. The way that I'm doing it is pretty simple. Let me show you, just so I'm just making sure that Gabrielle doesn't fly too far away. I've been grabbing a lot of metal here. I'm also making some charcoal for gunpowder, and I made a bunch of fuel as well. In fact, I could turn this off because we are out of metal to smelt up. But I'm basically just peering into here, putting the metal in, and let's see here. Roughly, let's take a look at this. We're gonna need how many floors? 4, 8, 12, 16. Is that 20? That's at least 20 metal ceilings just to get the bottom like that. That's gonna be pretty interesting. I don't know if I'll be able to place walls on those. I'll have to try. Let's see. Let's take one of the thatch walls that I have left over and just try to place a wall going up in front. Is that possible? No. It requires nearby foundation support. So basically what it's telling me is I can't go up there. The same thing coming down. Actually, I can come down right here. The way they did it in the video is they actually put the sloped metal roofs right here, or ramps. I'm not too sure what they put, but I think it was sloped metal roofs. And if that's the case, I can come really close to getting everything but the head in. If I was still able to put foundations underneath, that would be really cool, because that would have enabled me to stretch this a little bit further past. Although I can stretch it a little bit further. I'll show you what I mean by that. Let's just go ahead and put the ceilings in the hotbar here. So there is foundation support that can go 2 out in the middle, I think. Maybe. Possibly not. Let's see. It says it requires foundation support. It does not look like it'll go extended past that. I wonder why. See, instead of right there, one in front of that. Huh. I don't really know why that is. It seems like it would be able to. Then again, if it doesn't, it doesn't. No, it says foundation support. That's funny. Maybe, just maybe, I can play around with some pillars to come down and emulate foundation support. I don't know how that's gonna work yet, but I'll see what I could do. Let me play around with this for a few more minutes, guys, and I'll be right back. All right, guys. I was somehow able to snap a foundation underneath one of the metal ceilings because I put a pillar there. It wouldn't snap at first, and it's not right underneath where the foundation normally is. Plus, I can't snap a foundation underneath where the metal ceilings are, but for some reason it went on that lower level. And now it sees that there's a foundation support there, so I was able to put some ceilings on the front. Now, the only thing is, I do have one more ceiling here. I do want to try if I can get a little bit further there, but I don't think that's going to be the case. No, it does not let me go anywhere near. It doesn't let me go anywhere further, and I think it's because of foundation support. Let's see. Yes, it says requires nearby foundation support. So I don't have another foundation to really see if I can snap one more adjacent to these, but I do need to try that. Let's see. Can I make another foundation? I don't think I have enough materials here. Foundation, craftables. I can. Alright, that ought to be enough to test at least. And let's see here. One foundation. Let's see if I can. It's really hard snapping stuff together, as you could probably tell. It is freaking ridiculous. But it does not look like this will snap, which is kind of weird. But at the same time, I mean, let's try one more thing here. Let's try my ceiling. Okay, so the ceiling can snap right there. It's not a wood ceiling, and typically you have to do this with wood ceilings, but alright. And we'll try the foundation underneath. It worked. Okay, so now I need another ceiling to try. Ceiling. Oh. I'm out, man. Alright, I need a little bit more materials. Alright guys, it works. I kept attaching foundations and ceilings, so I would put a ceiling and then a foundation underneath, and now it's supported again. So we are, oh, and I just broke one by accident. We are totally underneath and above the front of the Quetzal. So probably only the front of Gabrielle's beak is going to be coming out. And I could actually come out another one, but I'm afraid that might. Oh my god. Let's see. Hold on. I have enough materials for another foundation too. Let's see something. Let's attach a ceiling. The foundation goes right underneath. I sure can. Wow. So, ceiling in the leftover spot. Like, oh, hold on, I'll get it. Ceiling in the leftover spot. Ah, it's gonna keep messing up. Let me just get a little reposition a little bit. Alright, ceiling in the leftover spot. Now I can do a foundation right underneath that. Just like that. And that means I should be able to put ceilings on top of here. I think I'm going to be out of wood again. Just like that. And I should be able to, let's see what I'm out of. I'm not out of wood, I'm out of thatch, which I have more of. Let's see. I should be able to attach that to the sides as well. Yeah, I sure can. So the Quetzal is going to be completely surrounded. The only bad news is, man, this is going to take some metal. I mean, ridiculous amounts of metal. But that's okay. Heck, this is a base all in one. Like, the whole thing is just, it's an entire base. I could do so much with this. I regret not going a little bit lower now. But we can make a second floor if we really need to. I mean, why not, you know? Dang, man. This could be done on a wider scale too, I want to say. So I could put all of these in front. Yeah, we could definitely probably go wider too. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we could. But I'm satisfied with this narrow. This is plenty of room to work. You can actually put stuff like fabricators and stuff down here. This is going to be amazing, you guys. Alright, you guys, I haven't fleshed out the top in metal yet, but there's some experimenting that I need to do before I do that, namely taking the foundations away off this second level and getting rid of them. But I did install a dinosaur gate and put the entire floor onto this, so it's definitely starting to look pretty amazing. Let's see, I can also attach dino gate to dino gate just like this. I'm using the metal dino gates. It's taken a lot of resources, but I mean, we're at the right place to do it. So I do need to make sure that this is going to stay. So I think before I move any further here, let's go ahead and do that. So let's see if I get a little bit closer, pull out here, I can move. Let's see, let me attach floor. Okay, that did move. Neither of those moved. Good. Now, can I still attach? Yes, I can still attach the metal ceilings there. Great. That's awesome. Is it just because... Hold on. No, because the corner would have gone. No, once you place it, the glitch is done, I suppose. Let's see if I can... It's very hard to do this. Oh, I fell. It's very, very hard to get that through. Come on, Ariadne. Anyway, let's see if I could place a few of the dinosaur gates here for you guys on camera. Because a lot of this is just trial and error and just kind of, you know, getting it to fit properly. Let's see here. Alright. I'm just kind of trying to work through the glitches with you guys. So, I can install a dino gate. Can I install one adjacent to here? I should be able to. Oh, I don't like the way that's glitching. This is a lot of materials to waste. I don't think I'm going to have much choice, though. Maybe it's because... Hold on. Maybe it's because my Quetzal's in the way. Let's move it a little bit. Possibly. Alright. And... No, it's still acting kind of fruity. I want it to snap, if possible. Oh, I just did it. Woo! And I could put another one. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to snap it. Yeah, it's gonna come a little bit off, but that's okay. That's alright. Alright, let's see if I could snap here. I did. Okay, I might need to put walls in between here because of the way it's gonna fall. It does look like it, doesn't it? So, let's see here. If I were to put... Yeah, it won't snap with the wall in the way right there. I should be able to... It might just fit 2 straight up. But I don't think it will. No. It'll fit 3, and then I could put a wall on the end. Yeah, that's okay. I don't exactly need it perfect like that. That's alright. That's alright with me. I can accept that. Okay, so yeah, the spacing is just a little bit off here. So let's see if we go. Now, the way I did this last time was kind of difficult to place this thing. Alright, just like this. And naturally, we're gonna have to make it straighter. So yeah, I did have to eyeball this. And yes, it is very difficult. No, not quite. Go a little bit to the right there. That looks a little bit straighter than it was before. A little bit to the left. It's hanging off just the slightest bit. Okay. We should be alright right here. And I also gotta look. Yeah, it did go off just a little bit on the edge. So let's look at it from this side and see if I can get the right angle here. Oh, this is so tough. Oh, I just did it. The heck with it. It was too stressful. I had to just pull the trigger. Okay. I think it's very close, man. Very, very, very close. Wait. Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me it's obstructed. No! You could make it diagonal. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That was it. Okay. That's kind of in and out. I sure hope I could place the doors. If I could place the doors, that is okay with me. Let me make a couple. Check it out, guys. Oh. Oh, don't you give me that. Don't you give me that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Holy cow. Oh, man. I know it's dark, but... What? Oh, I don't care if it's backwards. It's okay. It's okay. I ain't tripping. It's very expensive to make them, so I'm not tripping. But man, isn't that amazing? Okay, hold on here. So now all I have to do is attach that one and that one, and now we're going to have to eyeball these. I'm debating whether or not I should just... No, I don't want to cut this back platform off. Why? It's extra room, you know? I could just eyeball them like I did before, and I think I can place metal walls here. Yeah, I can definitely place metal walls. I could possibly go out one more too. I wonder if I can place those foundations the way I did the other ones. I'll tell you what, guys, let me see about lengthening it one more time, and I'll be back. So does this make you dizzy? What about this, when you can't see the ground? Y'all, I have been at this for 6 hours. I deleted a trapdoor up top, and it actually destroyed all the work I had put in. So I had to remake everything, and it's ridiculous, but look, it's done. So let me try to explain this to you. Do you see the way these foundations are doubled up like that? If I were to take a foundation and right next to it put an adjacent thatch roof, not a regular roof, not a wood. I didn't try wood, but you can't do it with metal, that much I know. An adjacent thatch roof, and you can, underneath that, you can put a foundation, a metal foundation. So I was able to extend the platform, okay? Then with the platforms extended, I ended up trying to place all of these doors and line them up. And then once I had all of that, I put the inserts in, and then I updated a trap door up top. Why? I don't know. I was thinking about possibly, let me just get on top. I was thinking about possibly just not sealing this in, or sealing this in instead and having the trapdoors back here, which I did. But when I updated this bad boy, the entire bottom fell out. So if you do replicate this build, do not, I repeat, do not update the top once you get it ready, because it is freaking frustrating. But you can still mount the Quetzal, as you can see, and it is fully functional and flyable. Let me go ahead and take it out into K mode. And we still have the plant species X turret in there. This is ridiculous. And y'all, I have a floating base pretty much. Bulletproof Quetzal, baby. That is insane. Now, the only thing that I noticed, this is going to make you dizzy, okay? The only thing that I noticed is possibly I could wall this up. So I have not tried. I don't want it to delete the entire structure. So I think I'm going to avoid doing this. But what I was going to do, well, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Very, very scary here. Alright, it did not fall apart. It did not fall apart. Alright, I want some doors here, just like this. And then I want some windows, like this. Let me just put one more. Then I'm gonna put some window frame or the actual window inserts. Will it let me? It will. And then I'm gonna take some walls and some ceilings. Do I have any walls left? Yeah, I do. They in the 0 slot. Alright. Wall, wall. I could update these to windows later, but I just made a bunch of materials, so wall, wall. And I did make some doors as well. Alright. So now all that's left is the ceilings. It's a little bit claustrophobic in here. But other than that, one more. Okay. So, I can actually see where I'm going, I think. Yeah, I can. It's it's kind of hard, but wow, huh? Totally bulletproof. Now, I don't know if the wings have any hitboxes, but it's going to be pretty darn hard to hit this Quetzal. The way it is now. But yeah. So I was gonna do some turtle training, but guys, I have been at this forever. Let me go ahead and see how this works now. So I got out of here. I can get out of here. I can get out of here. Wait. And I could climb down here. Inside. I could open the doors. I'm gonna have to put some electronics in here, a generator, a fabricator, all sorts of stuff. And then I can either use the ladder to get back up. I think. Use the ladder to get back up. It's bound to be kind of buggy, right? Wow. It's really, really... it's tough right there. But I don't have much space other than that. And I can go back in here. And I can either access my Quetzal like this, or I could use those trapdoors. Well, guys, that is gonna be it. If y'all have any ideas of what kind of stuff I could do with this thing, y'all let me know. I'd love to hear your opinion. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to give me some dap on that like button to show your support. And you can subscribe to the channel for more daily videos, guys. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Uljin signing off, and we'll see you next time.